This is from a really, really, really cool reporter that I really like. His name is Bob Nightingale. If you guys have never heard of him, Google
Yes, you have.
Bob Nightingale, and then just put another word after any word you want, like mistakes or errors or wrong or funny or goofs or gaffs, and you'll have a fun time. You'll have a really fun Thursday evening. He wrote this about the Ketel Marte. He said, quote, "The Diamondbacks continue to have operators standing by ready to field your phone calls. They have told anyone and everyone they're willing to listen to offers for their all-star second baseman who signed a 6-year, $116.5 million deal last spring with $46 million in deferred money. The D-backs want pitching and lots of it in return. The Boston Red Sox, Detroit Tigers, and Tampa Bay Rays, who have plenty of pitching, are all on the radar." Now, remember how I was just mentioning that he makes a lot of mistakes a lot of the time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know if I would consider the Boston Red Sox a team to have who has plenty of pitching. Would you?
We talked about this last show. I think they have more than I realized, but not for this magnitude of trade. Like this would be, it would be either totally or early, I guess, in this scenario. I just want to say, hate this option, but I'm gonna run it down. Also with Nightingale, I think the thing about him is his inaccuracies are like he can't like read or write, but I don't think he's typically wrong in his reporting. Like these rumors, I feel like tend to be.
He definitely tweets things early. He was the one who said. He was the one who said like Aaron Judge to the Giants is almost done. And then,
his buddy.
And then John Heyman 2 seconds later was said Arson Judge to Giants.
Yeah, which it was kind of close at a point. Anyway, Ketel Marte, another switch hitter. I think that makes him a Cora candidate right off the rip. Last year, he hit 283 with 28 doubles, 28 home runs, 72 RBIs, and an 893 OPS. That's a 145 OPS plus. That's really good. He also had a 1 out above average, which is better than usual because he's typically not a very good defender. So he had actually an up year defensively. He's entering his age 32 season, and the only downside, other than some rumors about character concerns, is that he's signed through, 2030, entering his age 32 season, and he's worth, once the trade happens with calculations, roughly $20 million a year to the luxury tax. Again, they'd eat some of that money, you would assume, but you would be signing a second baseman through, I believe, his age like 36 season or something like that, 37 maybe, and then he has a player option at the end of it. Which is kind of insane. So I like if you just put the player at second base. I don't love that you have to pay him and then trade for him.
You have to pay him. Yeah, you have to pay him and you have to trade for him.
His contract's so bad. I don't think
it's not that bad. So much of it's deferred.
No, but in 2026, it's not that bad. But you assume you're going to lose. I guess nobody cares about that, though. They just take on bad contracts and they just eat the end of it. But I think the fact that he has, it's kind of I think what I was going to say is his contract being so big would hurt the return. So that would help Boston.
And I think that that's going to be what everyone says, like what teams say. Is that like the return that the Diamondbacks are looking for, they're not going to get. And it's going to drop and drop and drop and drop and drop. And by late January, I think there's a real chance that like a Ketel Marte to the Red Sox trade could happen.
Really? What's your odds?
I do. The thing is, like, let's say they get Bregman and they miss out on Schwarber and Alonso.
Okay, let me stipulate this. I was going to say, let's do this just to make it easier. Let's say we haven't made any second base additions. We've got the one big bat. It is now January 20th. And
have they got another pitcher?
No. But but they're still on the table. All the pitchers are still on the table, like the trade options. So like Joe Ryan's still out there, but everyone we named earlier, Realmuto, Polanco, Okamoto, like those guys are all gone.
Yeah, then this is like a 65% chance of happening.
Wow. Yeah. I don't think that's. I mean, 65 is aggressive, but yeah, I think it's in that scenario. I think I think this is a guy we
becomes
come
more
back
likely.
to. Yeah, we come back to this guy well after the new year.
Even if all those things don't go wrong for the Red Sox, I still think that like their asking price just naturally has to come down. It's gonna have to, and I think that like the return they get is gonna be sad. And I'd be sad. I'd be happy to give them a sad return.
You'd be happy to win a deal?
I'd be happy to win the trade. Yeah.
Mm.
That's just my opinion.
I kind of just have a feeling he's not even going to move. That's kind of how I feel about it.
You think that like they're going to shop him all winter and then make him play? That's my favorite when that happens.
I mean, Dylan Cease did that for like 5 years. There's players, I don't know, with Marte, I think it is something they would, it's their best chip. They have interest in it, but I don't know that they're rushing to get rid of him. And if they are rushing to get rid of him, it's likely due to character concerns, which you probably don't want. So that one's kind of weird for me.